Morning, Santa Clarita. Delgado and Jen here with you again on this Wednesday, February 18th. But I am not alone in studio. I have very two special guests with us, which we'll get to. But first, good morning to Carl Goldman, co-owner of KHTS Radio. Good morning, Carl.
Good morning, Delgado. It's so nice to be here again. So once a month now, we focus on our schools with the William S. Hart School District with our own board member, our favorite board member, Dr. Aakash Ahuja. And, before I get into this, first of all, you celebrated your 50th birthday this weekend. We missed it. We were out of town, but you're just a little kid compared to me, at least, to old fogey like me.
I appreciate that. I said that in my speech on my birthday. First of all, thank you. That if I look 35, it's because of my kids. And if I look 60, that's also because of my kids.
Yeah. Delgado, when the doc was here last time, we mentioned sports at Hart School District. You played for Canyon and football. And you were talking about the game Canyon played against Golden Valley?
Yes, yeah, because Golden Valley was still kind of fresh high school there, and yes, we did beat them 90-0.
Wow.
So it was just a shellacking, if it were. But yeah, that was one of the fond memories, and having sports with the district and everything was pretty great out there.
Close game.
Yeah, it was
What-
close
what
to 100.
What position did you play?
Oh, I was on the offensive line there. So yeah, I was in the nitty gritty with the big boys there.
I remember when that happened. We owned the radio station still at that time, and there was a lot of controversy because people said that Canyon shouldn't have demolished Golden Valley that much, and they should have put their freshman team in or whatever.
And actually, and funny enough, everybody played from top to bottom. So the Stars didn't play the second half. So those saying that ran up the score and controversy, everybody played.
Well, maybe perhaps that's why I didn't reach 100.
Yeah, there you go.
It was such a great tradition on competition among the schools in Santa Clarita. You mentioned just before we opened the microphones that there's now a chess tournament going on.
Yes, so we called it the Super Bowl of Chess appropriately because it was held on February 7th. And I think we are one of the first few districts, in my opinion, which has conducted an official chess tournament. It was a big success. I think mid 60s in terms of the contenders, they participated from all the junior high and the high schools, and the awards were given to the students who did very well, and it was very well attended. And we hope to continue the tradition. We hope to continue to have some more chess tournaments going.
And it was just for Santa Clarita Valley people, so you didn't pull people or play any competitors from outside the Santa Clarita Valley.
That is correct. This inaugural tournament was only for our Hart district schools, yes.
When I was a kid, my best friend was a championship chess player in 10 and under. That's how young we were back then. And I remember having many late discussions with him about there's absolutely no way a computer will be able to beat anyone in chess. And now computers can beat computers, of course. But we also talked about the fact that you've got a big AI symposium coming.
That is correct. That is correct. It's in the first week of March. It's going to be held in the Valencia High School theater. And what it caters to is, first of all, the students and the parents are invited. Of course, you have to sign it up. The idea is to get some more concrete points and education about how kids can or cannot use AI while in the school in terms of their education, in terms of the homework. I think it would be a good one to attend, and it will provide some required clarity as to what they can do. It will also open up the mind of certain students into, like what can they do in terms of in future, what encompasses there. So I think it would be a good one for. I'm also attending as a parent. I would definitely go there.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting. AI is moving so quickly, so with just in the last 4, 5, 6 months, it's changed dramatically. But we have a program. There are AI programs, of course, that will write articles for you and then can detect AI written articles. But now there's software that you can feed in that will fool the AI software. So it's pretty complicated.
Yes, and I'm sure now we'll have programs who can fool that particular software also, and then perhaps the other one. So yeah, it's kind of like how it used to be that there were planes, and these are the planes which the radars cannot detect. But now we have radars which can detect those planes. Oh, but now we have the planes which are can go under those radars. So it's kind of like that system. But having said that, I think that AI is here to stay. It would be good to kind of get the education about it and learn how to cope with it in the best possible manner, so that we all stay on top of it.
Are you using AI personally?
I do use the AI sometimes to reply to the emails if I have plenty. But I have tried to use AI as a tool and not to get dependent on that. And I think that should be the philosophy.
And using AI and putting restrictions on is very important. And you, Doc, have been instrumental in getting cell phones out of the classroom, which is, I think, tremendous, because more and more studies are coming from throughout the country showing that not only are the academic skills improving with the cell phones gone, but the socialization takes place differently.
Absolutely. I mean, it was a common sense decision. I know some people were not for it in the beginning, but when now these changes have happened, people are seeing that the kids are socializing more, their mental health is improving, the scores are improving, academic performance is improving. So I do believe that it was a good decision, and we'll continue to build on that. I will also add that now my focus is also that the kids should not be using the social media that much, even if they are at home, because I do believe that this age is to build their career, to build friendships, the true friendships, not the virtual friendships, and staying away from social media would be a good one.
So, as a psychiatrist, what age would you recommend parents start allowing their kids to use social media, and of course, monitor that as well?
Well, I would have preferred 18, but at least it should not be before 16.
And definitely not any younger than that, which we're seeing.
No.
It amazes me that we're seeing that, and parents are allowing their kids to do that.
Right. Absolutely. And I think that sometimes it's a lack of education, sometimes it's lack of awareness. I will not blame parents totally. Sometimes they are also not aware that these things are happening. The peer pressure and this and that. Kids have cell phone. Few of the friends are using them, so they are also they kind of get hooked into those things. But yes, having the awareness that this would not be the best thing for the kids is very important.
What else is happening with the school district, Doc? By the way, it's AM 1220, FM 98.1, hometown station. Carl Goldman with you, along with Delgado and Jen. We're with Dr. Aakash Ahuja, who is the board member, one of the 5 board members for the William S. Hart School District. And for those just tuning in, the Hart District includes all the high schools and all the junior highs here in Santa Clarita, and also some of the specialty schools like Golden Oak, the adult school.
That is correct. So except for the Castake Middle School, all the middle schools and the high schools and the specialty schools are a part of the Hart District. Castake Middle School is still a part of the Castake School District.
And then even one of the charter schools, I Lead Schools, SCVI, is attached to the William S. Hart School District.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct.
So what else is happening with the district? What's happening with the board right now?
Well, we chose a new president in January, so that is something new. The board meetings are held again every 2 weeks. We'll in fact have a meeting today, starting at 7 p.m. I would encourage that the parents should. I would not say every time, but parents should come and see how things are working. If they have any concerns about their schools, about the curriculum, about anything, they should definitely come and address their concern. There is a segment in the meetings where people can make their public comments. If you don't want to take your name or reveal your identity, you can make a comment anonymously. But I think it would be very important for us to get the feedback as to how we are doing, how the schools are doing overall, so that we can work on the concerns of the constituents, because we are here for them, and that is what my job is.
If you've never been to a board meeting, I encourage you, if you do have kids in the school district or in the elementary school, because they're going to matriculate into the high school, I urge you to attend at least one meeting and witness that and understand that. And then we'll see you for our Sacramento trip, which is coming up, the KHTS Sacramento trip coming up March 9th and 10th, when we go up with community leaders from throughout the valley and advocate for a whole variety of issues. And you've been on that trip before.
Yes, I've been there actually. In fact, a couple of times, and one of the great memories I have from those trips are, meeting with the lawmakers, meeting with our fellow community leaders, and learning from them and sharing the ideas. So I'm absolutely super excited to be on my third one.
Terrific. And then we promised last month that we'd have the essay winners on, and I understand they're going to be joining us. There's 2 essay winners, and they'll be joining us next month for that meeting. So I look forward to that.
Yes, so Hart District is going to make contact with the parents of the winners, and congratulations to them. And hopefully both of them will join us next month.
And Delgado, we're going to make up a T-shirt for you for your win against Golden Valley.
Oh yes, and that was actually part of the when we went to De La Salle and took states. So it was a big deal. But thank you again, Carl, for coming in, and Dr. Aakash for giving us an update around there. And if you missed the interview, caught the tail end of it, you can catch it in its entirety by heading on over to Facebook.com or YouTube.com/KHTS Radio. Well, good morning, Santa Clarita. Delgado and Jen here with you. This is KHTS FM 98.1 and AM 1220 and HometownStation.com.